It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Devontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. They gain 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
We'll go play action here. It's Milroe. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Let's go, Reed. Go. 70. Bronco switch.
Now an inside give to Walker. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger.
Walker reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Real.
Mayfield now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, we're 30, 20. What's up?
Passes man, it's cut by Andrews. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. It's a 31-yard play, and that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Alert! What's up?
First down, here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come on. Check the eagle. Check pass.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Milroe with it on first. Headed out right. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Milroe from the gun. Throw is caught. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and short, it's Milroe. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try and field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Trying for it with Milroe. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
Here we go. Take the stick. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready,
Walker now from the gun. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
19, Tiger, 19, Pat the street, Pat the street.
No run here, it's Mason. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be second and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
70.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they'll be left with third and goal.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. Third and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Got to manage 3 yards here. Third and goal. From the gun, Milroe. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks find the end zone for 6. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him, and now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands. Myers to add the PAT.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it sets up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Short pass brought in. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Up to the ground by Nick Emanwari.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Point it right.
To the air on 3rd and long. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. That's complete, Mike Evans. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field, because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC divisional round matchup. We've got 14-13 on the board. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
180! Hurry!
The give for the first time to Rashad White. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here's Baker to throw. On the screen, this is White. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
180, hurry, hurry! Regular, regular, regular! Stop!
Third down, here's Mayfield. Right side, this is Ibuka. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 6. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Walker running right. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down throw here from Milroe. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Milroe throwing again now on 2nd down. Has it in close. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing it again here. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Track him, 60.
Here's Milroe to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Frank. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Mayfield on 1st and 10. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Throwing, Baker. Pulled in by his back, White. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, White. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Again, this is White. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They're set up at the 35 now. This one's to Andrews outright. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now. White trying this straight ahead. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. And it's the Buccaneers with a 1st and 10. Here's White again. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Tackle made by Jaron Reed.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Pressure coming. Baker. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
Hey, 180! Kings!
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
20! Real. Alert! Up! Watch out!
Mayfield now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Big moment here in this divisional round game, Bronk, as they line up for third and goal.
180!
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
19 sacks. Here we go. Sacks. 18 Cardinal.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Milroe with it on first. Brought in right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Offense still line. This is second and 4. Shotgun now for Milroe. Fits it through the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Milroe from the gun. He's going deep this time. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Buccaneers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense, and this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket. and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. First and 10 from the 41. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Baker now off the play fake. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Baker now. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. Third down. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to... First and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Point it right, point it right. Alert, alert, 180! Up,
Once more, it's Mayfield. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On the screen, this is White. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal. White. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game.
What an absolute bonus for this offensive coordinator when you've got a QB that can create. And what a nightmare for a defense as they just get run on.
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Walker. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Milroe. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Running back sent in motion left. To the air, Milroe. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that brings up 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. This is Cox. That's Cook. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds the in route complete. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Trying for it, it's Walker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals.
Milroe now to throw. Here's a screen out for Walker. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Walker. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks start the 2nd half with some needed points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Reaches the 30. Oh, and they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Seahawks have it facing a deficit. We could be witnessing the end of their playoff run. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Milroe. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
This is Walker on second. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this third down.
Here we go. Set.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. And that makes it fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Right side, this is Ibuka. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Baker to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw here, Mayfield. Throw left side, complete. Running in the red zone. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making a 3-score game in the fourth.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And nope, not chancing this one. Lee down for a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Milroe from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They send a man in motion. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Shotgun now for Milroe. Escapes the pocket. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Milroe. Hits his running back. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked shy of that first down at the 30.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner. But, man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plunges, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Coming left is White. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, a run for White. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play. Got a man. This is Evans. stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tip down. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. All right, so their spot in the conference championship game is booked. And now, Brock, gotta imagine those Super Bowl dreams are becoming a lot more real for these guys now.
Yeah, I think they can picture that Lombardi Trophy, Kate, but there is still a lot of work to do. Yep. One more trophy they got to get before that, and that's the one somebody's going to raise at the end of the conference championship weekend.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.